Stream kind of started off a little rough. Hope it's not too bad. Anyway, welcome back everyone to Poppin' Often with Lofton. Today, it's a little loud. If it's too loud, let me know. But today we're going to be having the new player experience. What does that mean? I'm going to be playing Edel or Adele, however you want to pronounce it, and I'm going to be leveling up. Now, a lot of the streams that you've seen in the past, I'd be leveling up typically just with like people of high level. They're just kind of one banging everything. I kind of want to just chill, level up, play with people that are my level, if not play solo, and really kind of go through all the new systems, all the new bells and whistles they added as if I were a new player, and really going through like that. Now, because I've missed so much, I had to go back and reread patch notes that have already happened just to be caught up, but obviously as a new player, you wouldn't really have been reading patch notes. So, you know, disregard that fact. But I do want to start kind of like I am a new player. So, we're going to be doing that today, probably for about an hour, ish, because I have something to do. But I definitely wanted to try to stream for you guys, and so that's why I'm here. So I also forgot that when you start with her, she kind of pops you into her little own theme dungeon. So, you know, forgive me there. I screwed up. Let me go ahead and share this on my Discord. Oh, yeah, and my Twitter. And then we'll get started here. So, hope you guys are doing all right. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day or night whenever you guys are watching this. Maybe you're not here. If you're not here, let me know that you're watching a little bit later. Ain't no shame in the game. Ain't no shame in the game. All right. I just realized, why does it look like that? I'm gonna have to re-upload it because it looks funny. Or not re-upload it, but the way that I streamed it on there. To go to my YouTube channel. Isn't there always something wrong? Like every single time I stream, there's always something that just goes wrong. Jeez, can we just have one stream where it's just perfectly fine? You know, everything's uploaded all right. Nope, not with YouTube. YouTube's like, dude, you're gonna have issues every single time. Let me delete this and re-upload this way, because that should be the better size. There we go. All right, we fixed that. Cool. Let's go back this way. All right, let's get in. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, I remember what I'm missing. I'm sorry, guys. Give me one more second. One more second, guys. I promise. Just one more second. One more second. Let me know in the comments below which character is your favorite. I mean, you were waiting, right? You might as well let me know which character is your favorite. If you're in the chat, let me know through your chat which character is your favorite. I'm just doing one little thing. Promise. Almost done. Just gotta make sure everything's all right. Also, I'm sorry the stream was kind of on a little bit off of notice. There's just no notice that I was gonna stream today. I just popped up and was like, hey, I'm streaming today. So, you know. Use Swift Hit to attack enemies. I'm guessing it's this. Bam. I've always wanted to get into this character, but I never have. And I think one of the reasons why is because I was so caught up when I was younger. I was just so caught up into like what was balanced and what was unbalanced. And this character was never balanced. So I just never decided to play her. And that goes for a lot of characters in this game. Is that I never really gave them too much of a chance. I mean, I did play them a bit, don't get me wrong. But I haven't like really gotten to them to a high level because of that. So hope to change that with these upcoming streams and upcoming gameplays where I do play characters that are still a little bit busted. But, you know, for the fun of it this time. I feel like she had a step back. Maybe that's skill tree. I feel like every character that they made after a certain point just always had an evade. That's how it always went. It's like, oh, you got one, you get an evade, you get an evade. It felt like Oprah. What's up, Kager TV? Is it Kager or is it Kager? I want to say it's Kager, but I don't want to butcher your name. But how you doing? It's been a while. It has been a while. I definitely was looking forward to streaming. Again, I know it was a short notice, and I definitely should have had a notice letting you guys know that I was going to stream. But I didn't. So that was kind of on me. For sure. 1,000% for sure. Alright, for those of you that probably have never... am I missing something? Didn't I just do this? Am I troll? I feel like I just did that place, yeah? Maybe not. Guess we run it again. Hold on, let me check my missions real quick. But for those of you that don't know... Okay, so I do have to play that area. Those of you that don't know, the way that this character starts off, she starts off with her own little dungeon. A couple of characters do have that, where they start from their own place. They kind of pull like a little MapleStory type of thing. And essentially, from the start, she's getting attacked by her own servants. It's kind of just how it starts off. So then she's forced to defend herself. I mean, that's pretty much as much as I remember. Also as much as I've read so far. So, you know, there's that. Kager, or Kager with the J. I got you. But yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. How's it feel to be the first one in my stream? Do you feel honored? I would. I'm toxic. I would. Man, stepping. I miss it.
Shall not falter.
I'm really just trying to get this. So let's. Okay, so we can. Wait, is it this? Are you supposed to play the same dungeon over and over? It looks like you're supposed to do hard, and then you're supposed to do expert. Is that what? Is that what's supposed to happen? Is that what we're doing here?
For the glory.
If it's too low, let me know, and if it's too loud, let me know. I think this volume is fine, but obviously I'm not watching. But I think I usually have it at this volume when I'm making videos or I'm streaming, so let me know. I'll adjust. That's what I'm here for. Also, for those of you just coming in, the goal of today is to pretty much start from scratch, you know? I had to go back and read the patch notes from the previous because I obviously wasn't here. Again, though, if you're a new player, you probably don't read patch notes, so you're probably just popping in. But I want to play the game without having a whole bunch of one-hit KO parties, and you know, I really want to give it that experience, playing a character from the beginning to the end, and just really having a good time like that. So, okay, there is the side step. I knew there was one. So it's what? Maybe I just don't have it unlocked. Maybe I should have like put the tree in. What? Yeah, I don't know where that one's coming from. I'm pretty sure I didn't put the points in when I should have. But yeah, so that's kind of the goal of this stream. It's really just kind of start from that. Obviously, I don't mind if you play with me, but I would rather you be my level so that it's not everything's not getting one-hit KO. So if you do play, that's what we're going for today. I'm happy to see you actually stayed since the game went live. Yeah. You know, I always said every single time, because I think people thought I quit, but I pretty much didn't want to make content if I couldn't consistently make content. And that was really one of the issues that I had, is like, I could make content, but if I'm not here and I make the content and then I'm like gone again and then I come back, it's like, I don't know, it's inconsistent content. So I'd rather be here so that way I can continue to make content at the same time. And it's a little bit better that way, in my opinion. Okay, so yeah, it was a skill tree point that I had to put in. Alright.
For the glory of House.
You know, I probably should read that. Nah, you know, I should save it. Probably not. I probably won't save it. Because I just realized she's just like our only character that actually goes to this area. So, we're not going to save it. We're going to read it together. Let's read it together. Let's see what's happening. So pretty much at that point, she was just like, why are you attacking me? She's like, what's going on? Why are you attacking me? That's what that pretty much was. And then I'll read the other part for you. Or you guys can read it. I was watching I was watching some American Idol and X Factor stuff yesterday. Very, very old show, I know. But the amount of people in that think they know how to sing is just uncanny. It is. It's like weird. No, even the guards? Yeah, even your guards are turning on you. It sucks, I know. But yeah, like the amount of people that they like go there to audition and it's like they're telling the judges they're wrong. It's like, man, I don't know. I don't know if they're wrong. I don't know if you guys hear yourselves. But I always thought it was funny. Oh, they cool down that. I feel like in dungeons there shouldn't be a cooldown for like things like that. I feel like in dungeons that's where you should be able to express yourself the most, and there really shouldn't be cooldowns. And then in like PvP there should be cooldowns. Because if you think about it, like when you're playing a solo player game, usually the companies, you know, like let's just say you're playing like, I don't know, Mass Effect. You can play it however you want, right? The Witcher, you can play it however you want. Except that one thing where if you like cheese and farm a whole bunch of gold, you know, you're gonna get in trouble for it. But for the most part, you can play games, solo games, however you want. So I feel like that should be the case with Grand Chase, right? In dungeons, you should be able to play it however you want. Vasker Bill, it's me, Adele. Do you recognize me? Adele. Ah! I suppose I have no choice. I'll have to knock him out and quickly enter the mansion. First of all, who has a bodyguard like that? That's my question. He was not the type of guy that I'd keep company with. Maybe it's not a bodyguard. Is that a jailer? He has keys. Oh, it's a gatekeeper. Okay, so it kind of is a bodyguard. Man, I remember when this is like when the game first started getting some really interesting bosses and really interesting moves. You could kind of see the evolution of like how things worked and how things were attacking and stuff. That's always something I like pride in about Grand Chase. It's like, or I had pride in about Grand Chase. It's like when you go through the dungeons, I'm not gonna lie. What happened? Why did Vasker Bill attack me? I can't enter the garden. It's filled with guards. I will have to enter through the basement. The one thing that like Grand Chase does, and I don't know if it's kind of intentional or if they're just lazy, but you can kind of see the evolution of the game through leveling up through different dungeons, right? If you go in Trial Forest, that looks like, oh, it's a beta or it just started, more or less. The old Trial Forest looked a lot different than the new Trial Forest, don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, like, you can see the evolution of like the monsters and the evolution of the combat. And I always like that because it felt like you're kind of in a time capsule. Or if you're a new player, it's just kind of like, you know, you're learning new mechanics as it goes, and that's the fun part about it. I remember this place being sealed off long ago. Good thing it's still intact. I better get to the mansion. Mustard rat. That's what I'm talking about. Drizzle a little bit of mustard, you know, and a little bit of ketchup, a little salsa. Mustard, ketchup, and salsa. That don't even sound like a good combination. Just imagine all of those things put together. Mustard, ketchup, and salsa. Just a typical old red salsa. Now that would be not the best. My son Cole, 4 years old, says hi. He first played after seeing your video when this game was really. Hi, Cole. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you enjoy the game. Hope my videos help you out. What's Cole's favorite character? Or if you're listening, what's your favorite character, Cole? Wait, she keeps prisoners in her basement? That's unusual. I really have to like make videos describing, I don't really know how to like say this, but I'm gonna have to make a specific kind of video really like not criticizing, but like picking out, I don't know how to explain it. I'll make the video, you guys will see what I'm talking about, but I need to make a video like that. A child of frost? Who are you? Identify yourself. Oh, you'll be dead soon. You don't need to know such things. Then I guess I have to make you talk. She is violent. She is a violent character. But I want to make like a video basically how did a demon end up here? I must hurry. Basically like a lore video, but through the story itself. Like again, I don't really know how to explain what I'm talking about, but I feel like that'd be such a good like video to make, and I would love to watch that if I were like to watch videos. But like I feel like that'd be so dope. I'd have to make something like that. Again, I'm probably not explaining anything well, but you guys will see when I release it. It's kind of a new idea. I need to write that down. I need to write it down. You play Lass? Thanks for saying hi. Lass is one of my favorite characters. I love Lass. I love Lass. He's awesome. Let me write this note to myself real quick. And yeah, of course, saying hi. No problem. Sorry guys, I'm just writing down my idea. That's what I usually do if I like think of an idea for a video or for a series or whatever. I'll write it. I may not continue the series based off the feedback that you guys give me, obviously. You know, I want to make content that you guys want to watch. I think any person that says they want to make YouTube content for themselves is kind of lying, because you know obviously you don't want to do things you don't want to do. Don't get me wrong with that. I'll never do that, but I still want to make sure that you guys enjoy the content that I'm making. So if it's something that doesn't really seem to be liked, then I won't continue to make it. Because you guys run my channel. I always said that. So I'm going to make this idea. I'm going to see. Daily Dose of Games. Hey, man. Been a while. It has been. It has been. I'm glad to see you. How are you doing, Daily Dose? I want to get a little stream out here today. Ooh. I always liked the way this character functioned. I hate going against it in PvP, but I think they did a good job on the character herself. Like, she plays how you'd expect. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, I forgot when you add the extra bonus, it gives you another room. It plays like, what's that dungeon? The circus dungeon? Nightmare Circus. It plays like Nightmare Circus. What is that dungeon? The circus dungeon? Oh yeah, it's called Circus Dungeon. Nightmare Circus. Yeah, that one. Oh, I didn't read it. Did it even have anything to read? Did I skip it? I think it just started. I don't think it had anything to read. Jukes. Okay. So far, so good. As a reminder for those of you just joining today, the goal of today is to play the game from a new player perspective. I missed a lot. I went back to read patch notes, but Again, you know, new players typically do not read patch notes from a long time ago. They start where they are now. But I wanted to start by playing a character that I've always wanted to get into from scratch, seeing all what the game has to offer when it comes to skill trees, when it comes to refining, when it comes to getting items, all that extra good stuff. Hero dungeons, event dungeons. Like, I want to do it all from a new player perspective. That's the whole goal of this stream. I know a lot of the streams I've had in the past were, when people played with me, they would usually one-shot everything. But when playing Adele, or Edel, however you want to say it, I'm only going to be playing with players that are around my level. Or that are my level. Because, I want to have the experience of actually leveling up and getting my gear. I really want to see what it's about. With all the new stuff that they added, because I wasn't here for it. So that is the main goal. That is the main goal of the stream. So feel free to play with me if you do have a character that is my level. I do not mind. But if your character is over leveled, I would like that you wait until I get to that level, so that way we can play, and it doesn't feel like I'm not really able to play the game, you know? Because a new player wouldn't have a whole bunch of people to help them out, you know? I was like thinking, like, was there any new dialogue there? Oh, I also wanted to do whether a gameplay or a stream, but I wanted to do a game that had a story. I don't think I've ever... Okay, I've done one game, but I didn't finish it, and it was The Evil Within. And I wanted to do a game where I can finish the game from front to back. So it can't really be like a RPG, because obviously that would take extremely long. I'm the type of guy who will go into every building, open every door, collect everything. I will ring an RPG out. So I can't play an RPG through gameplay because it would take forever, and if I stream it, we wouldn't get anywhere. So I wanted to do a game that was basically a linear game, and I wanted to complete it. It doesn't really matter what system it's on, or if it's on PC or, you know, PlayStation or whatever. That doesn't really bother me. But I wanted to do something like that on our channel. So I wasn't really sure. If you guys have any ideas of any games you'd like me to try or see that's a pretty linear game, feel free to leave, either if you're watching after, leave it in the comments, let me know. Put it in my Discord. If you're in chat, let me know. But any A to B games, I think I might like. Pretty linear. I kind of want to play that new Dead Space. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but I'm not a fan of scary games. As you guys can see when I put them on my channel. Let's be honest here. You guys know that. But yeah, I do want to do something like that. I do want to do like an actual full gameplay that you guys can watch, and we can go through it together and experience it together. I feel like it'd be super, super fun. Also, I remember I made that Biomutant trailer a while ago. I actually got to play Biomutant. It wasn't half bad. I didn't finish it though. I didn't finish the Biomutant game because I felt like it got a little bit repetitive. Bah! You think you can imprison me? I will destroy you all. He's also enveloped in the demon's energy. This is going to be tough. Sniff? You smell like frost. I will kill you first. Out of my way. I have no time for you. Ha! I will crush you, like a rat, Frost. I will have to force you out of my way. Well, that's nice. But yeah, usually games tend to get a little boring sometimes if... I just think some games weren't really made for you to explore a lot and like really bleed it dry, because it starts to feel a little bit unfun. And obviously I think that's a hard thing to develop as a developer. is to make a game that someone can play hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and not complete the story, but quest around, loot around, and really still have a good time. When I played Biomutant, it was kind of like that, but then it got to a point where it's like, okay, it just feels kind of irrelevant now to be doing this, and it feels like I'm forced to just continue to move forward. And I didn't like that, so I just stopped playing it. But I think it was a solid game for like people who might be the type to just go through and just play the story for what it is instead of going out and collecting everything or crafting stuff like that. I think it's a game for those players, but I think they tried to make it a really big kind of RPG and it just didn't hit that mark for me, at least. I've wasted too much time. Will my brother be all right? I should find find Schumacher. What first? What? Schumacher? Who's that? But I do think The Witcher, now that was a good game. The Witcher was a game that did it right. The Witcher 3, at least that's the one that I played. That did it right. You could take however long you want to play that game and it never really felt like it wasn't fresh. Like that is what I like in a game. If you start to get dull after a few hours, and I'm talking about 30 to 40 hours, then it's like, okay, I probably won't finish you. But Geralt, or The Witcher made it like, it made it good. It made it to that point where it's like, okay, you know, I'm gonna level up, I'm gonna be a cool character, and then I'm gonna do story. And that's exactly what happened. No, even the guards inside the mansion. I didn't finish reading. Where's the guard Captain Schumacher? I should check inside. I was lost in my thought of The Witcher. I didn't get snapped back to Grand Chase. You know, I kind of wanted to get into Lime as well, but Lime is more of a supporty character. I don't really consider her as like a hard hitter. The demons, stop them at all costs. Demons? Could they be the weirdest spiders I saw in the basement? Something must have happened. I have to hurry. Well, you know what'd be cool? If they made this game into like a trinity. You know how like MMOs typically have the tank, the healer, the DPS. If they like, I mean, I don't know how much the community would enjoy having their characters revamped, but usually when I see people play Amy, they actually do like to play the supportive version. When I see people play Lime, they like to play the supportive version. You know, you have those players that do want to play the support version. So if they like reworked a couple of these characters and they had that holy trinity of like, okay, you're like the tank, you're like Ryan's a tank, or Zero's a tank, and then you have like the DPS, so you have like Dio or like Jin, you know, something like that, and then you have the healers, which would be like Amy, Lime, and then I think there's a couple other characters that have like supportive stuff or like buffs. Like that'd be kind of cool. I don't know how it'd work with Grand Chase, don't get me wrong, but like if they made a Grand Chase 2, that'd be pretty fire. I'm not even gonna lie. That'd be kind of cracked. That would be kind of cool. Again, I think it's kind of, I think Grand Chase is kind of on thin ice though when it comes to messing with anybody's characters. You know, because people don't like their characters being messed with. People don't like their characters being changed and whatnot. But if they strategically did it, I think it'd be pretty cool. What's the best necklace for Liar? I want to say it's personal preference, but I always like the, I don't know what it's called by heart, but I always like that grass necklace, the forest necklace or whatever, because I feel like Liar is she is an elf, so I feel like that'd be like the best one for her. But again, that's preference. We're talking about like stat-wise though, because I'm pretty sure I don't think is cash still. I don't think cash necklaces are still the highest one anymore, right? If it's not, then I don't know. I don't think they are, and I haven't even gotten that far because I know that they added a lot. I haven't been here for that, so I have to get there first. But if you're talking about just aesthetic, I definitely think the grass one is the way to go, for sure. You know, that's something that I don't know if they re-added it, but if they didn't, they need to. They used to have something that was similar to skins. Rufus? They would allow you to put specific skins on. So you can pick any armor in the game, you can turn it into a skin. I don't know if they do that anymore. I haven't even checked, to be honest with you, but it was called Fusion, I believe. And you can skin it. They need to go back to doing that. They need to bring that back. That was bad. I think the only thing that you can skin is it's basically called Cordy now. Well, I guess you would turn it into Cordy, which would then be the skin. Did they bring that back? I kind of want to check. I feel like they didn't bring that back. Heart? Life Cupid? No. I think the grass one. What is it? I'll check. I'll check in the shop what it's called. I'll check in the shop now. But it's the, because she's like an elf, you know? So usually elves are usually in forests. So I think the grass one is like the best. Let's see. Oh, they do have it. I think they do have fusions. Let's go. Okay. I've never checked, to be real. But I'm curious now. Lifeblood necklace. That's what it's called. The Lifeblood necklace, I think, is the best one for Liar. Only because it's just like a forest, you know? Like, it has the grass effects, and I really like that about it. So that's what it's called, the Life Forest necklace. Where is the fusion coupon? Transform the look of your existing items into this fusion coupon. I don't think they brought it back. Because you used to be able to do weapons. You used to be able to skin your weapons too. But this says you can't do weapons, you can't do foot ornament, you can't do ring, you can't do necklace, you can't do earrings. So, weird. I don't like that. They need to fix that. That was the best. How's Liar now in PvE? I think it's not good now. I haven't actually recently checked. I just came back. For me personally, I never really was one to worry too much about stats. It was really just about having fun. I think Liar is still good in PvE for the fact that she's really good at evading. She never really had a lot of damage, to be honest. I mean, she did back in the day in the old Grand Chase, but this Grand Chase, she never really had a lot of damage, even in the beta. But you would play her because she's very, very nimble. And she's very nimble. Did I just say failed, by the way? And that's what you usually want in dungeons, especially higher dungeons. You know, you want to be able to move. Unless you're overstated to where it doesn't hurt. But if you are taking damage, it's best to just have something that's nimble. Something that can just sit there, roll around, dash around, spam abilities, be invulnerable. So I think in that regard, I think Liar is still pretty good. But she always lacked in damage because they nerfed her. I remember the thing that she would do was Stardust Rain. You would just get under the whole mob and just blast it up. She'd one-shot the whole room. Ah, good times, good times. Good times, good times. Oops. Takane was SS 470. Are you a casher? Or you think it's just purely off of those stats? Also, what's up, Zero? And Nuts Gaming. And Curb. Hello, hello. I didn't say hello to you guys. Same for AP characters, big nerf. True. True, 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 true. I think their goal was to make it so that dungeons just take a little bit longer. I mean, I am happy to say, though, I do think they're going to continue Grand Chase going into this year. I don't know if they'll continue it next year, but you guys can definitely expect more updates and things like that. And I think once they get done with what they want to do, which I think they're pretty close, if they aren't already done with what they wanted to do, within my patch notes that I was reading, I noticed they were making some changes that the community requested. And I remember a long time ago, I was like, well, they're gonna pretty much do their roadmap first, because they have to do what they initially planned to do. And then they'll go back and listen to the community's concerns. And then I was reading the patch notes. I noticed they weren't doing it every patch, but like every now and then, they put something that we asked for back, or they changed something that we asked for. So I think going into this new year, Jisoo's going to be pretty good. I think they're going to need to... I don't really know what their game plan is. I mean, it's obvious they're not looking for new players that much, I think. I don't think they're catering to new players as much. Is it glitched? Okay, there it goes. Not bad, but let's see how long you can hold. You can't defeat me, demon. You won't lay a finger on Master Adele. Still some strength left in you, huh? But you will fall soon. The poison will spread. No, Schumacher. I won't let you die like that. I won't let you do that. Where did I read die like that? God, a frost still remains? God, no matter, you are too late. Ha ha ha. Schumacher, are you alright? It's me, Adele. Lady Adele, run. I can't hold back the poison. Master Adele is in danger. You must go to him. Is in danger? Has something happened to my brother? Dreyfus. He summoned the demons. He is planning something. Stay strong, Schumacher. I will help you. Let us go together. You must go. I will soon be under the curse like the others and turn on you. No, it's already happening. Lady Adele, run away from me. Quick. Schumacher, no. Is that just the typical? Is that just the typical language? Just all these things just going That's what happens when you turn into a demon. You don't talk anymore. You turn. No, I must save him. I'm sorry, Schumacher. Oh my gosh, that's just the noise that they make. This is just when you get turned into a demon, chat. You just start talking like that. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. What was I saying? I totally forgot. Oh yeah, I think this year is gonna be a good year. I think that they will need to make some changes to the game, but I don't know if they're trying to focus on new players or not. But also, I don't know if they're trying to focus on keeping old players. So I really don't know like what their target audience is. But if they're focused on keeping old players, keeping everything the exact same is okay. But they've also been changing things. So at the same time, it's kind of like they're trying to do both at the same time. And I don't think a game is ever good at that. They need to pick which one they want to do so that they know which way they can take the game. It's hard to appeal to both markets. So, personally, I think they should stick to like working with older players, because I feel like this game is just not one to really get a lot of new players, because there's just so many games out now, and so many people are like, I want to play this game, I want to play this game, I want to play this game, and they pretty much hop from game to game to game to game to game to game to game, and so for them to really try to attract new players is just very rough for this game, I think. So I think it's just better if they focus on the old players, maybe revamp a few things, and get it going from there.
Can't give up now.
Well, what do I know? I'm not a game developer. What do I know? I do think they should stop trying to make PvP better though. I've noticed these patch notes of like trying to enhance PvP. I think they should just leave that alone and continue to focus on dungeons. God, Lady Adele. Schumacher, are you alright? Can you recognize me? It really hurts, but I believe I'm alright. It seems that you somehow lifted the curse that's taken over me. But Lady Adele, we have no time to waste. We must quickly stop Dreyfus. Persistent pests, I will soon be rid of you. Lady Adele, you must hurry. I will fight them off, or fend them off here. I think he said fend. We will fight together. We both, with the both of us, the demon stands no chance. Can I read? No, you must stop Dreyfus and save Master Adele first. But you are wounded and tired. I am the wall that protects House Frost. No enemy will pass me. I will fight them off. You must save Master Adele. I'll be right behind you. Schumacher, I won't take long. Please hold on. Come, demons. Guard captain of House Frost, Schumacher, will take you on. Didn't he just succumb to them? So I don't think he's strong enough to defend because he just basically got turned. I think she should have stayed with him. That's what I think. Honestly. Jeeves, hello. Brazilian flag? So you're from Brazil? I think that's Brazilian flag, yeah. How you doing, Jeeves? Hello, hello. I'm still waiting for Grand Chase Lore Part 2. Look, I actually said something about that. There's two different lores that I want to do. So I want to do the lore where I do it like the Dio, and I just make the lore about the character. But there's another version of lore that's new that I want to do too. So I'm gonna see how you guys react to both of them. But
For the glory of House.
I definitely have some stuff that I want to do for sure. For sure. So we're gonna see how that rolls. Out of my way. Ha! I hope Schumacher's alright. He is strong. He will make it. I have no time to think. Dreyfus must be around somewhere. Even a maid is trying to whoop me? I recently watched a movie called, I don't know if anyone's seen it, but it's called Megan. I thought that was such a good movie. Like, I thought that was such a good movie. I thought it was a really good movie. You know, one thing I give Grand Chase credit for? They don't usually make characters do the same thing. And if they do, they make them look different. I think every character in this game, other than like the little like things that stretch out their arm, or the big guys, the sumo wrestling guys, I think most most enemies in this game are different. I think that's really cool. 'Cause I know that could be a hard thing to do. I think one of my favorite dungeons is Thunderhammer though. Thunderhammer had so many enemies, and the music there was banging. Oh. I do like Primeval Island though. But I like Primeval Island for the music more. But I like Thunderhammer for like the actual dungeon itself. It's such a good dungeon. Uh-oh. Not like this. No! I seen that coming. I did. I seen it coming. I should have had potions. Ain't nothing worse than using a bonus when they have 1 HP. It's the worst feeling in the world. Ain't it? It's like you're making me waste a bonus on 1 HP. You should just let me have it. Just let me have it. Just let me win for free, please. 1 HP. Some nonsense. Wait, what was that? Alright, let's put our points in our skill tree. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, flintlock shot. Okay, well, what did I just get? What's this? Oh, dungeon entry ticket box. What's this? Another world dungeon entry ticket. This item allows an additional try to the another world dungeon regardless of limit. Another world dungeon. That's something that I'm gonna have to try because I don't know what that is. Oh, speaking of try, I need to accept you guys. Those of you that went in. I like totally forgot. Here. I'm gonna accept all you guys. If anybody else wants to join my guild before I get off today, I will accept you. I've been meaning to accept, but I'm usually in a room, and so I totally forget to in the room. And then I'll start, and then I just forget by the time I get off.
For the glory of House Frost.
Jesus. Oh, I forgot to get potions. This maid is like a PvP maid. Setting traps down. Doing combos. Okay. Wait, how did I do that flip? Oh, like that. Wait, how did I do it? Oh, it's on cooldown. Okay. I really feel like there should not be cooldowns in dungeons. That is so awful to me. Like, why does it matter? Who am I affecting by spamming the same thing over and over? You know? I feel like it's weird. Nobody's gonna be mad at me for evading over and over in a dungeon. They're like, NPCs have feeling too. You know, the trick is to put him on a higher platform so that his meteor actually doesn't work. That's the trick of it. I am like really focused on trying to kill this guy. I'm focus moding on killing this little grunt. That's crazy. Can you do the down within the combo, or do you have to be dashing first? Have to be dashing first. Okay. Or really should be having potions. That Fintlock does a lot of damage. What? Where's that move where she like disarms you? That was the move. I love the way it looked. I love that disarm move. But the way that it looked was so cool. The servants too? How could that happen? Dreyfus de Vilpin? I won't forgive you. This reminds me of me watching a show called Conan. I don't know if you guys ever watched Conan, or it's called Case Closed in Japan, but I think it's called Detective Conan in America. But this place reminds, like the art style reminds me of it so much, like an actual anime. Oh my lord, that's a lot of damage. Am I gonna die? Okay.
My resolve shall not.
You know, I always like the fact that these dungeons are very short You could play like a 30 minutes to an hour and you can get so much accomplished in Grand Chase, it's insane. You get so much accomplished in such a short time in this game. Progression is so fast. Because back in the day, that was not the way this game worked. It would take ages to do anything. Like, actually ages. I never check my mail. Grand Chase mail is like my real life mail. I don't check it. I don't. That mail was from 2021? Do they just not expire? Hold up. Is there just not an expiration date? We just let it be there, huh? It's actually hilarious. Wow, that was a long time ago. Put my new year on. Just realized I haven't got any like weapons. We got in the refinery. Chase QWERTY. Okay, so you could QWERTY. Looks like the job outfits, if not. I don't think it's worth like getting her any QWERTY at the moment, but or not QWERTY, but I don't think it's worth getting her armor at the moment because I'm not really struggling yet. I feel like if you're gonna do like, if you're gonna craft armor and stuff like that, or you're gonna go grind some armor, definitely make sure you need it because I feel like it's just kind of like a waste. She's spamming. Look at that spam. That's the same thing when you're like trying to enhance armor as well. If you're gonna enhance armor, try to make sure it's not gonna be, or you're gonna socket armor with monster cards. Make sure that you're doing it to armor that you're gonna have for a while, because you don't want to put cards into armor, or you don't want to enhance armor if you're gonna just get another piece. So usually I wait around 70 to 80 before I do that, because the stretch to getting to 85, if you're not power leveling, is pretty long. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get hit. I am focusing way too hard on this dungeon. I can just tell how quiet it is, and I'm just like, I am really focusing on this dungeon. Oops. Figure out how many plates she's wasting. Just think about that. You're wasting so many plates. You ain't gonna pay for those. There is no downtime with this character. Or with this boss. Oh, never mind, there it is. It was like she was firing ability after ability after ability. Like, can I have some room to attack you, Missy? Just ability after ability. No cooldown. Ooh, that was a good dodge by me. If I do say so myself, and I do. Oh, I say so. Dreyfus, what is the meaning of this? Hoi 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 hoi. Why, if isn't Lady Adele Frost, nice of you to drop by. Hoi 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 hoi. Traitor? Oh no, not at all. I helped Master Adele realize his true role. His role as a key. His role as a key? That's right. Master Adele was born with the ability to open paths to other dimension. A key. I simply showed him the lock. Master Adele became the key to open the dimension path to the demon realm. Look at these spider demons. You have no idea how hard it worked to accomplish this. It was the only reason I came to the mansion. You did all this just for that? I don't expect you to understand the mind of a great artist. An artist is prepared to do anything for his work. But don't worry, Master Adele. It's not dead. It is simply a part of the dimension gate. Once the gate closes, he will spit out. I didn't finish reading it. Oh, of course. I can't stay for long. You'll be safe. How dare you? I won't forgive you. Oh, you want to fight me? No. Can't you sense it? I'm already part demon. I won't go easy on you. Was this boss always like this? Yo, this is kind of cool. Yo, was this boss always like this? This is a really cool boss. This is dope. It was like a Final Fantasy 14 boss. It's a creative idea. Get it? Because he's an artist? Let me stop. I'm sorry. Okay, this guy's broken. This guy's broken. I really need to remember to put potions on. Like, I keep forgetting to do that. Back attack. Easy clap. What? He vanished? Is this part of his demonic powers? I still had questions. It doesn't matter. I'll go search where my brother was. All right. All right, what's the next extension? Let me put my points in. Let me get my rewards. Cordy. Alright guys, that is going to be it. As I said, I was just going to stream for about an hour. I have something to do, but I hope you guys did enjoy. Again, the purpose of this stream, and if I do a part 2, which is why I put a part 1, because I plan to do like more parts of this, is to have a new player perspective, to really go through the dungeons, really go through all the mechanics and the systems, refineries, and just everything like a new player would, and really see everything they had added versus when I left before. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, feel free to join my Discord, feel free to join my guild, and I'll accept you if you guys want to. But I had a really good time. Hope to see you guys next time. Maybe I'll give you guys a warning next time, because I definitely didn't. I apologize. But thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. And you know what I always say. Thank you for what? Popping often with Lofton. Also, see you later, Cole. I'm talking to you if you're still watching. See you later, Cole. It was a pleasure to meet you. Have a good one, you guys. Bye-bye.